Stephen here. So this weekend I have 3 events that I'll be working at. I will tell you a little bit more as the video progresses, but just quickly, there's 2 kind of corporate events and 1 is a wedding show. So you're going to come with me, you're going to get a behind the scenes look, see exactly what I get up to before, during and after each of the events. So today is the 7th of February and it's just went 9:40, and today's event is a charity event, and I will tell you a little bit more about that a little bit later in the video. But the event's not till this evening, so I don't need to leave here till about 4:45. So we're going to hang out for a little bit. I've got a few things that I need to do. One of the first things I need to do is just some general life admin. So I'm going to spend the next half hour doing that, and then I'm going to head out in the car. Now obviously watching me do housework's going to be boring, so let's just skip to the car. Nearly fell getting in the car there. Alright, so I'm going to head. I've got something that I need to do and I'm going to go, and I need the car, but as you'll notice it is frosty, so I need to defrost the car. Got my wee scraper ready. Perks of living in Scotland, I guess. There we go, so that is the car now all defrosted. Probably wondering, where am I going? So let me tell you a little thing that makes my life a little bit easier. One thing that I like when I have a long weekend of driving ahead, this weekend I'll probably do about roughly 8 to 9 hours of driving, and one thing I like is a clean car. So I'm going to go get the car. It's going to thaw it a little bit, so I'm going to go park it in the sun. I'm going to go into town, do some errands. It'll defrost, then I'm going to go get the car washed and cleaned, and I'm also going to hoover the inside of the car and just tidy the inside of the car up. I've got a few things lying about that should probably either be put away, taken in the house, or put in the bin, so I'm going to do that, because I think when you've got a good clean car and you're driving to your gigs, you just feel better than having all this clutter. So one of the things I love doing is taking away any stress. So enough of that, let's go get the car tidied and give it a little bit of TLC. So I've just finished up doing my life admin, as I call it. My car's all tidy and fresh and washed, so I'm looking forward to just being in it for 8 hours. One thing that I've just finished off doing is ironing my tablecloth. I've got a wedding fair this weekend and I had a little bit of time, so I've took my tablecloth and ironed it. I always take my own tablecloth and my branded table runner, and that's something I do every week that I've got a wedding fair. I always make sure they're ironed and tidy, and because that's your image, and that's something that I take great pride in, is my image. So I've got some paperwork to do now, and I've got some emails to reply to and stuff like that, but one thing I'm going to be doing is writing a new blog post. For those that don't know, on my website, stephenblairmagic.com, I do have a blog that I update semi-regular, and in that blog I share stories from the road, give tips and tricks and hints and advice for potential bookers. There's some great content over there, even if I do say so myself, so go check it out. But one thing recently is I've won 2 wedding awards. I won the Wedding Industry Awards for Scottish Magician of the Year. I did do a little vlog on my time travelling down to Nationals in London, so if you want to check that out, it is up here. Recently I did win this. This is a certificate for highly recommended at the Confetti Awards for Best Specialist Entertainment, and it was a great honour to win this, so I'm going to put a little blog post up on the website. I'm going to type that up, so by the time this video goes up that'll be done, so I'll put the link in the description. And there we go, so that is the paperwork and the blog post now done. So today's event is a little bit different. It's a little charity event for a boy called Tommy Quinn. Now Tommy Quinn is fighting stage 4 neuroblastoma, and this is a charity event to help raise funds for him. So here is the Instagram if you are interested in giving them a little follow. I'll be doing a little bit of close-up magic as people arrive. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun evening. There is a couple of supplier friends that are going to be there. If you are interested in donating to the charity, I will leave the GoFundMe in the description, so please feel free to make a donation. It's a great cause. But it's now time to get ready, so I'm going to head off and I'm going to go have a quick shower.
1 hour later.
So tonight, as I said, is for a neuroblastoma charity, which is a great cause, and I can't wait to go inside. I've heard that tonight they have some music, they have some magic, they have fire, they have drag, they have so much fun stuff, so it should be fun. So I'll take you inside. Let's go.
Day 2.
Alright, so today is now Saturday the 8th of February, and last night's event was really good fun. I had a great time. There was also some wedding suppliers that were guests, and it was nice to see them. But overall, great night for an amazing cause. So tonight we have a event that's slightly different, working with 3 other magicians. We have Billy Reid, we have Elliot Bibby and Mark James. These are 3 of my favourite magicians to watch, but also to work with, so I'm really looking forward to that. So it's roughly 2 o'clock, and I don't need to leave for about another hour, 45 minutes. So I had a long lie this morning. I got up around 11. I've watched WWE SmackDown. So what I'm doing just now is I'm just restocking my magic bag. This is the bag that I take to all my gigs, and there's some things in the bag that I need to change up. So what people don't realise is there's things that I need to restock. So for example, decks of cards. I go through lots and lots of decks of cards a year. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to top up the bags. So the decks of cards that were used last night, they'll go in my scrap box. My scrap box is basically just a big box with loads of cards in it, and then I use a brand new deck per gig. And there's a few other things as well, so I've just got to tidy my bag, make sure it's neat, tidy for me arriving. Tonight's gig is at the Radisson Blu, which is in the centre of Glasgow, and it's a really nice hotel. Last time I actually was there, on this day, was 7 years ago, but been there since. But 7 years ago to the day, I'd done a very similar gig. Now, I'll be honest, because this is booked through another magician, I don't really know much about this, so I need to be as prepared as possible. All I know is I'm doing magic as people arrive, and also round the tables between the meals. So I've just got to be prepared for every eventuality, and once I turn up, I'll know what's happening. All I know is the legend that is Fred McCauley is the host. But yeah, I'm going to go get ready, and I'm going to make sure that everything is all set up and ready to be used, and I'll see you in the car.
1 hour later.
So that's us. We've arrived. We're here in the green room. This is one of the boardrooms. Elliot's here, but he's had to disappear to go speak to someone. But this is it. Nice wee changing room tonight. Can't wait. Please sit down for what I am.
The next day.
Good morning. It is now Sunday the 9th of February, and it's just went 10:15, and last night's gig was really good. I really enjoyed it. Got to work, as I said, with Mark James, Elliot Bibby, and also Billy Reid. Really great to work with professionals and just hang out with some friends. And yeah, and there was even some football legends. I got to perform for Scottish football legend Alan McCoist, and he really enjoyed it. But this morning we are now here in Kirkintilloch. We're at the Broadcroft Hotel for a wedding fair today. So wedding fair starts at 12 and finishes at 4, so I've got about just under 2 hours to get ready. So I'm going to go, and first of all I need to find somewhere decent to park, because I don't know if I'm meant to be parked here. So I'm going to go inside, ask where there's best to park, and then I'm going to go and set up. I'm looking forward to it. I've been here before, but I've never done their wedding show. There is a big banner outside, and they've been doing a lot of advertising, so hopefully it is busy. But let's go get set up. Good afternoon, hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. Today I am here in Kirkintilloch at the Broadcroft Hotel, and I'm here for the wedding fair
and it will take place between 12 and 4 p.m. today. So come on down, meet all the amazing suppliers, get the perfect wedding day, see why Magic is ideal. They also have cooking demonstrations from Pascal, and also they have some beautiful wedding cars from Enchanted Limousines. Look at that, that is a belter. Can't wait, hope to see you all here.
So that is the wedding show now done. It was a really good afternoon, met some nice couples, and hopefully they will all have me as part of their wedding day. It was a little bit quiet at the wedding show, but every supplier I spoke to said that the quality was there. There was people interested in genuinely wanting to book them, so it sounds good for everyone all round. As well as that, they had live cooking from Pascal the chef, and I've tried a lot of canopies over the years, and they have to be some of the best. So I've now arrived in Glasgow. The good thing is, it is a Sunday evening, so Sundays normally, if I'm not at a wedding show, it's normally a day off. So tonight, I am actually going to see ICW's Square Go at the Garage. So I've been a big fan of wrestling since I was about 5, and I can't wait. It's now my weekend, so I get to celebrate, and I'm going to go and watch some amazing wrestling and just have a good night.